Hey, Habs fans! Are you feeling a surge of daring excitement mixed with a heavy dose of apprehension right now? What if I told you that the Montreal Canadiens are emerging as one of the few teams positioned to make a blockbuster move for Jordan Kyrou, the electrifying winger from the St. Louis Blues, who could skyrocket our attack to new heights? With the Blues under financial pressure and trade rumors swirling, this potential deal could be a defining moment in our rebuild. Today, we're diving deep into this high-stakes speculation, exploring Kiru's transformative potential for the Habs, dissecting the massive cost, and debating if this is a bold leap to accelerate our path to contention. Let's unpack this monumental rumor and see if Montreal is ready to make a franchise-altering gamble. Let's set the stage with the sizzling buzz rippling through the NHL trade market. The Canadiens, riding a promising 3-1-0 start to the 2025-26 season after a playoff return last year, are in a phase of accelerated rebuilding, eager to add elite talent to push toward true competitiveness. With over $38 million in projected cap space for 2026-27 after shedding Carey Price's contract, GM Kent Hughes has financial room to maneuver, though not without challenges. Enter Jordan Kyrou, the 27-year-old star winger for Blues, whose name has surfaced as a prime target amid St. Louis' reported cap constraints. While no deal is confirmed, Montreal is positioned as a rare suitor capable of absorbing his contract, making this a tantalizing possibility that could reshape the team's trajectory overnight. Now, let's dive into why Jordan Kyrou is such a mouth-watering fit for the Canadiens. Known for his blazing speed, elite offensive skills, and consistent production, Kiru is the kind of dynamic winger who could elevate Montreal's attack to another level. Last season, he notched 31 goals and 67 points in 82 games, showcasing his ability to be a game-changer with the puck on his stick. At 27, he's in his prime, offering both immediate impact and long-term value under a contract that runs through 2030-31 at an $8.125 million annual cap hit. Paired with talents like Nick Suzuki or Ivan Demidov on the top or second line, Kiru would add a lethal scoring threat, addressing a critical need for high-end wing depth. As the rumor notes, he represents a clear investment to fast-track the Habs' competitiveness, aligning with their shift from patient rebuilding to aggressive contention. Let's imagine Kiru's impact on Montreal's lineup. Slotting him on the top line with Suzuki and Cole Caulfield would create a trio capable of dismantling any defense, blending Kiru's speed with Suzuki's playmaking and Caulfield's sniping. Alternatively, pairing him on the second line with a center like Kirby Dach and Demidov would form a devastating secondary unit, ensuring scoring depth across multiple lines. Picture Kiru flying down the wing, weaving through defenders and bearing highlight reel goals. His 31 goals last season prove he's a finisher. Under Martin's St. Louis system, which thrives on pace and creativity, Kiru could be the catalyst to transform the Habs from playoff hopefuls to serious cup contenders. This isn't just an addition. It's a potential redefinition of our offensive identity. Of course, acquiring a star like Kiru comes with an astronomical cost and daunting hurdles. The Blues, despite financial pressures, aren't looking to dump his contract. They demand a premium return that benefits their future, as specialists emphasize. Speculated trade packages could include a 2026 first-round pick, additional high draft selections, like a 2027 second-rounder, and top prospects such as Lane Hudson or David Reinbacher, possibly paired with a roster player like Dach or Patrick Lane to balance salaries. Kiru's $8.125 million cap hit through 2030-31, combined with no trade clause, adds complexity. Montreal must clear space, potentially moving a heavy contract like Lane's, while ensuring Kiru waives his clause to move. Hughes, known for meticulous asset management, faces a dilemma, sacrificing significant future depth for immediate gain risks, stunning the rebuild if the fit falters or injuries strike. Let's dig into the risks and challenges that temper the excitement. Critics highlight the high investment concern. Trading 3 or 4 valuable assets for Kiru carries adaptation risks, as the style might not mesh seamlessly with St. Louis' system or Montreal's intense market pressure. His $8.125 million cap hit, while currently manageable, commits the Habs long-term, potentially limiting flexibility for extensions to young stars like Slavkovsky or Hudson. There's also the roster balance issue. Depleting prospects or picks could weaken the team's foundation, a dangerous gamble if the immediate payoff isn't a deep playoff run. For St. Louis, even under cap strain, moving Kiru requires a return that justifies losing a star, and they might hold firm unless overwhelmed. This isn't a simple transaction. It's a high-wire act with massive implications for both franchises. Let's step back and assess the broader picture. If the Canadiens landed Jordan Kyrou, it would signal a definitive pivot from cautious rebuilding to all-in contention, marking a bold statement that Montreal is ready to chase the Stanley Cup now. It's not just about adding a winger. It's about injecting elite scoring, speed, and prime-age talent into a roster poised for a leap alongside Suzuki and Caulfield. For the Blues, trading Kiru will provide cap relief and future assets to aid a retool or rebuild, a tough but potentially necessary move if financial pressures mount. As the rumor suggests, this deal could be a landmark for franchise, but if declined, it would show the Habs prioritizing patience and internal growth. The decision hinges on whether Hughes believes Kiru is the missing piece, and if St. Louis sees the offer as worthy of parting with a star. As we wrap this up, I'm caught between the thrilling vision of Jordan Kyrou tearing up the ice in a Canadiens jersey and the sobering reality of the staggering cost and obstacles involved. This trade rumor, targeting a dynamic winger from St. Louis to accelerate Montreal's rise, feels like a franchise-defining gamble for Ken Hughes. Kiru's speed, scoring, and potential to transform our attack are undeniably enticing, but the price of top picks, prospects, and cap commitment through 2031 is a heavy burden. Whether this materializes or remains a bold, what if? It's a reminder that the Habs are at a crossroads, weighing immediate contention against long-term stability. For now, the speculation keeps a fire burning as we await a defining move that could shape our future for years. So, Habs Nation, I'm turning this over to you. Would you trade a haul of first-round picks, prospect like Hudson, or players like Doc for Jordan Kyrou to turbocharge our roster? Or should we preserve our assets for a steadier build? Drop your passionate takes and cautious doubts in the comments. I'm eager to see if this rumor ignites the same mix of hope and concern in you as it does in me. And if the thought of Kiru in blue, Blanc et Rouge has you hyped, hit that like button to show your excitement. Let's keep this conversation roaring as we watch the Canadiens chase greatness in 2025 to 26. Until next time, keep believing in Bleed Blue, Blanc et Rouge.